How we reeling? How we reeling? Hey, we just did a great drop on this book here, man. Go get it on Patreon. Go click the link below. Join the David's Flame Chamber with a knocker, man. And all we doing is popping off, being a big book club, man, and reading this, man. We just read the first chapter completely, so don't get behind. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the reading. We got a special chat room set up in the Patreon in the David's Flame Chamber. It's only $14 a month now. Get it in early because as we keep going and building and wanting to build more resources, you know what I'm saying, it might go up for the newcomers, you know what I mean? So if you got it early at $3, then you're locked in, you're grandfathered and protected in that $3. Right now it's 14. That's the gematria of David, WD, the doll, the wah, the doll, right? The 4, the 6, the 4. So yeah, get it before it goes up. It might go up to 25, you know what I'm saying, eventually. So get it at 14. And we're going to be doing exclusive readings, man, like this book right here, Swords of the East. Is really, really dope. It gives us an intimate kind of like knowledge of the Prester John, Genghis Khan, father, son, or uncle, nephew relationship they had, you know what I'm saying? And it's just so interesting because it's real life history, it's real life story, man. It's something that you're not gonna learn in public school. You know what I mean? They don't expect a Naga to have this book in his hand, man. They didn't plan for this, you know? They don't expect us to have a dragonfly perspective or to know about Prester John. So to have the ability to see clearly and say, oh, this is happening in America. This is happening in India Superior, in Tangul. We got maps with Tangul in America. That's where Prester John and Genghis Khan went to war in 1202, 1203. And then you got the Genghis Khan lineage kind of taking over after that. But we're not talking about no, modern looking Mongol, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about Nagas. We're talking about niggas. This is about niggas, man. This is about the Khans, about the Nagus. You know what I'm saying? The Mongol just means the greats, the great ones. Just like the Moor just means the great. I want more. I want more spaghetti, man. I want more, right? I want the greater amount. That's Mongol. So the Mongols is synonymous with more. It's synonymous with greats. It's synonymous with the royals. You know what I'm saying? Prester John had his own tribe of that. You know what I'm saying? Genghis Khan, when they talk a lot of times about the Mongol hordes and the white horde, the golden horde, all these a lot of times are connected with specifically Genghis Khan's peoples. But before that, before 1202, that's kind of our demarcation line that we know anything before 1202, before Genghis Khan went to war with Prester John, because Genghis was jealous that he wanted the title David. He knew, he came up under Prester. He came up under King David, you know what I'm saying? David or Prester, you know what I'm saying, was like very close, like blood brothers almost with Genghis's dad. And they went to war side by side all the time. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want smoke? they both there together. They call them Andas, right? So these Andas are like blood brothers at war. And Genghis came up under them. And, Prester took him in like a son, but Genghis wanted more, right? We're talking about the more and more war. Genghis, just like the tribes of the Moabite tribes and different things with Israel, same biblical story you're gonna see reflected like phantasm duplications with eyes to see clearly. It's the same thing. You got the Moab in Israel, or you got Genghis from Moal, Moal, they say in the Prester John Legend in his sources book by Keegan Brewer, Time Battle Take the Wheel. You know what I'm saying? So is it the same Moabite, Israelite, Psalms 83 Confederacy, man? So by the time David, you know what I'm saying, or Genghis wanted to marry one of David's daughters, and that was the tipping point, because David said, nah, man, like, you over here trying to go to war against me, man, like, I treated you like a son, now you want my daughters, and Genghis was hurt. He was like, but I'm like a son to you, like, my dad is like your brother. I don't deserve your daughter in marriage, man. So they just, it was up, man. It was up. And Genghis had his dragons, and Prester had his dragons, and it was a dragon. It's the greatest world war you never heard of, man. The greatest world war you never heard of was between Prester John and Genghis Khan in 1202, and it took place right here in America. So when you see a bunch of burnt up rocks driving through the Southwest and different things, yeah, man, it was a dragon war going on, man, in the Amaru, the land of the Amaru. So we're gonna discuss this intimately, the story, right? The the details we've been glossing over, because I normally go right to the Presta drive. Anytime I see Presta John, he's all up in this thing. This time I'm starting cover to cover. I'm reading it, man. Got the flutes flowing, man. Where are my flutes, man? And we vibing, man. So I love y'all. Get in there. Please click the link below. This supports our land, supports our tribe, allows us to build and have a foundation. $14 a month goes a long way for us. So please support if you can. If not, hit me up and be like, drop, I don't have it, but I want to see that video, right? I can still send you a link or still make sure you get that drop. I'm never excluding nobody. All we doing is building in real time. So keep the water flowing, my niggas. We in India Superior. You better know it's very important as things go back in order. You need to see clearly where you are, who you are. You know what I mean? You are the indigenous. You don't gotta check that black box, that colored box. You the indigenous Khans, you the Rus, you the Rushian, you the Shishia, Managa, you the Karakatar, and you the Shikwamaga, Karaka, Cherokee, Managa, the indigenous Amaru, Amaru Khan, Managa. You the tribes of HaWah, you the tribes of Kandawu. You are HaWah, Judah, Managa. And we back, man. Halal HaWah.